am so happy to be standing here at DevCon Chain Fusion Hacker House by ICP Labs with Nelson, the co-founder of Isla Camp ICP Philippines. Nelson, so happy to have you here. It's been an incredible experience the last 2 days. Loving what ICP is doing. So please tell us, what is ICP doing in the Philippines? We are now in Bangkok, Thailand. We see there's a lot of synergies between the different countries in the ICP space. So what are you guys doing in the Philippines?
Yeah, for Philippines, just as our name states, Isla Camp. Isla is island and camp. We're building a camp in the Philippines. So we have a regular code camps. Instead of calling it boot camps, we're calling it code camps. The idea there is from zero to be able to deploy a smart contract after attending that code camp, and it's free. And if you think about it, I guess 2 decades ago, Google or Amazon Web Services are doing the same thing, bringing this education of emerging technology to student developers, to builders, and just being able to use the platform of ICP, we believe is a totally game changer. On a regular basis, there are startups who are currently building. They're building traditionally on centralized servers like Amazon Web Service right now. It's high cost, and in order for them to learn the language or on how to deploy the servers of Amazon Web Service, they're gonna have to pay a huge amount. And right now, them learning that there's such a thing as Web3 is, I would call it a game changer, and that's what we've been doing on ground in the Philippines. So our main tagline is we educate, incubate, accelerate. Yeah.
So Nelson, I have not seen so many chains have such a specific focus on student developers the way that ICP does. Can you tell me more about your philosophy? Why is it important to bring, let's say, fresh young talent into the ecosystem? What are the issues that perhaps more established and experienced developers face that make it easier for newbies to come into the space?
Yeah, we're targeting student developers, especially the 3rd year, 4th year graduating ones. They are the future builders in the Web3 space in the coming years, in the coming 2 years actually. And we're trying to equip them on basic knowledge and deploying smart contract and its benefits, so they can deliver it when they start building their ideas or their project. But there's this opportunity that I think the Web3 space is missing out, because we're talking about a $1 trillion market cap. And they've been looking for quick money, quick investment, quick returns and everything. And they're forgetting the upcoming ones. So right now with ICP, we're really targeting student developers, the future builders. It's like planting a seed, and then you'll be benefiting in the coming years.
Planting a tree so your kids can sit under it, right?
So that's the theory there, and we all believe in it. So that's what we're doing. But we're also not forgetting existing projects or builders right now on the Web3 space. But it's crucial to us that they are serial entrepreneurs. I mean to say, they've done something, they've failed and created again, just to avoid that factor of not knowing how to handle money if they receive such. So that's a big problem. So you're talking about young entrepreneurs, they receive this $1 million grants. That's where the rug pull starts. They feel like that they've made it, they deserve the money, and they just want to get it and then pay themselves and forget about this. So if we're talking about serial entrepreneurs, that's a totally different story, because we're looking at not only a specific big target in terms of monetary, but in terms of the network effect, how big it is, how it can contribute actually within their country or within their community. So yeah, those are the things that we're looking at.
So I'm curious then, you differentiate, and I mean, I 100% agree with you. In the Web3 space, I've never seen a larger concentration of first-time founders that didn't even have a senior role in another career before. So they really come in from ground level and go all the way to the penthouse, which is amazing because it's democratizing, I mean, access and opportunity, but at the same time, you have community members looking at this going, what the hell, guys? Like, you're supposed to be helping us, not yourselves. So
Exactly.
you talk about this serial entrepreneur and the qualities that they have. And I mean, for us as well, when we work with projects, of course, it's far more about the team than it is about the idea right now.
Yes.
Because you'll have a founder that has an idea right now. Maybe this idea is not going to work out, but you know you're investing in the person at the end of the day. So for someone watching, if I want to get into this space, what kind of qualities would you say makes a young person succeed in this industry? What should they look out for? What should they not do?
I think they have to do the hardest thing to do, which is trying to visualize their vision from happening. Let's say they have this vision of making it in 3 years or 5 years.
Or tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. They must be able to specifically explain what that success is. Otherwise, once they receive $1 million, that's it. I'm good. And then they're just gonna, again, rug pull. I think it really depends on the person and on their mindset. But at the end of the day, you really cannot tell. So the thing is, VCs are still investing heavily, risking it because of the emerging technology. Because it only takes one project that really pushes on. It's like out of 100 bets, they have this one, and they only need that one. So they're okay to burn all those money. So that's huge. And for me, if I can mentor someone, that's an opportunity. So bring it on. Web3 is Web3 is the platform to build right now. So I don't understand learning traditional languages or building on Amazon Web Service or Microsoft Azure. It doesn't make sense. So the money is here on the emerging tech. So if you're going to build something innovative, maybe a competitor of Grab app, which is that can be decentralized. If you think about it, Uber just pop up as an app, not regulated, until such time that they are forced to regulate. But if a driver and a rider agrees on it, it's like peer-to-peer, then they can do it. So that's the idea. If you have an idea, deploy it on a smart contract, on blockchain, and work with people like you, people like ICP Hub Philippines.
So, quick thoughts on Chain Fusion. I know that everyone here this weekend is building on Chain Fusion. Chain Fusion has the ability where you don't need to migrate. You can build wherever you are building, and you can use ICP and leverage that. How is that a game changer? I mean, I think we've seen with a lot of the chains, the ecosystem is very closed. You are either that kind of ecosystem developer or you are not. So why have you taken a different approach at ICP?
So in the future, again, the idea there is you'll be navigating the internet usually on your usual things that you do in the internet. Nothing will change. You won't even feel that you are interacting with the blockchain. So it doesn't make sense that we have 20 blockchains or 30 which cannot interact with each other, and it's not even scalable. I won't mention which, but but
we know.
But in the future, it's going to be seamless. It's going to be the same with what we're doing right now. The difference is sometimes on your digital money, when you transact, it doesn't transfer supposedly. Sometimes you're deducted where supposedly it's not supposed to be deducted. The difference is it's not going to be it's not going to happen on blockchain because the rule of code is law. So you can check the code about it, if it's really going to interact, you're going to transact or whatever, and it's going to happen. It's law. And yeah, that's the main difference that most users doesn't appreciate or doesn't know about, that they're interacting right now with traditional finance. We're in at the basement of that bank. They have these big servers, and then once it has reached its maximum for that moment of transaction, your transaction won't push through. But yeah, in the blockchain, it's going to push through, especially when it's chain fusion. Regardless of what blockchain it is, it's going to interact with each other. Then others are scalable, others not. It's still going to push through. So again, that's a game changer, and that's where we're going actually.
I mean, the future is certainly interoperable, but I think the future, even more so, as you say, is basically the tech is invisible. What we need to do is we need to solve for the problems, and we need to go to people and say, look at the solution, not say, look at this three-letter acronym that you don't know what it means, but don't worry, you need education and I will educate you. So Nelson, it's been amazing talking to you. I think, from what I've seen over the last few days, ICP is doing incredible things to support the development community, to support the business community, and very much looking forward to Isla Camp and the amazing work that you guys are doing. We will be following closely. Where can people follow you guys and get involved with what you are doing in the Philippines?
On Facebook, just type ICP Hub _PH, or on X or Twitter, ICP Hub _PH, YouTube, Telegram. We have a Medium, we have regular articles. So yeah, we have a lot of channels. Just type in ICP Hub _PH.
Awesome. And that is it from us at Altcoin Observer today at this amazing event, Chain Fusion Hacker House. It's incredible. People are building and innovating. And if you're in Bangkok, stop by. Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye.